Hey everyone, one of the exciting things about living in New York City is the high number of people who are passionate about food who live here. Today we are going to get together with some food bloggers, chefs, and others who love food who will be sharing it with us, all in celebration of the Chinese New Year. Come with me and let's have some fun. If you love food, and really who doesn't, walking into a room full of food bloggers is like walking into a culinary wonderland, especially if said foodies are in the kitchen working their magic. Such was the case upon our arrival. The chambord was being served, the various dishes were on the stove or in the oven for warm-up or final prep, and mingling with the crowd was an enticing aroma that instantly called on a hungry anticipation. Most present were experts in Asian cuisine, while others were giving it a go for the first time. So Laura, what did you make?
I made pork and chive dumplings today, which is my first foray into making a Chinese dish.
Your first time?
Yes.
Making anything Chinese?
Yeah.
And you started with dumpling?
Exactly, yeah. The extent of my Chinese cooking is probably like maybe a stir fry that has soy sauce. Might resemble something Chinese.
That's super brave because I was thinking, when I was thinking of making something, I was actually thinking, oh, just take some like rice and just, but you make something that's super delicious, but not very easy to make.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a challenge. Making the inside was actually the easiest part. You realize that you can kind of put anything into a dumpling wrapper, but the hard work comes when you're trying to make each and every dumpling, and then you have to boil them, and then you have to make sure that they don't break.
What was the process like in terms of like time, and did you at some point feel like, oh my god, I think I went a little bit, ahead of myself?
I think I should have allotted myself more time to make and actually cook the dumplings this morning. I didn't.
This morning?
Yeah. I should have allotted myself a good hour, probably. It's just a long process of just repeating and repeating it.
How many guinea pigs? I mean, well, not in the dumpling, but like how many tries, how many, mistakes?
There were a couple mistakes, but overall, about maybe 30 dumplings, I would say, a good 28 came out.
And did you eat a lot of them in the
I ate a couple. I'm not going to lie. They were
I
yummy.
can't wait to try them, and good for you. I'm standing here next to Michelle, one of my favorite cupcake people. Her blog, Cupcake Takes the Cake, is one of my favorites. It's very well known. If you don't know it, please check it out. But she didn't bring cupcakes today. What did you bring, Michelle?
I made a Thai-inspired pot pie. It's with beef and coconut milk and scallions, red peppers.
Now, okay, so you're pretty much known as the cupcake lady. How did you come about? Is cooking Chinese food something that you've done before? You're really great at?
Oh no, this is not something. This is kind of charting new territory. But I like the flavors. Basically, what I did is look a lot of recipes, and I just figured out what I wanted to have in the pot pie, and then I just kind of like made it and then put some biscuit mix on top of it.
What was the process like for you?
It was pretty easy. I mean, really, I was just making sure that I got good ingredients. I get some fresh scallions, some cilantro, and just cook everything together.
Really basic ingredients that we know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited to try it.
I can't wait to eat.
And by this point, hardly anyone could. Watching what was going on in the kitchen was torture. Luckily for us, our gracious hosts finally made the announcement.
So enjoy, everybody. It looks fierce. I'm so thrilled that it looks so awesome, and I'm so glad I didn't have to cook it all. So enjoy.
And enjoy we did. From Vietnamese beef rolls and mushrooms to sesame gold nuggets and chocolate dipped strawberries. A gathering of friends who have a passionate love for food in common.
Our hosts, Ken from the Hungry Rabbit NYC.com and Jackie of JackieGordon.com, had been planning this event for quite some time, and with over 30 dishes presented during this gathering, they were more than delighted over the success of this foodie event.
This is more like a melange of different Asian ideas that fit together, not so much the traditional Chinese New Year. So it's this idea that just using Chinese New Year theme to bring everybody together and just having a good time.
So have we started a tradition?
The burrito, the taco, the potluck.
So now we're sitting here with Kian, author of The Red Cook. Okay, you got to tell me about this dish that you made. What was it?
It's pork belly. It's braised. And it's called red cook pork. And it's been braised for like about 2 hours. In Asia, almost every family has their own little recipe.
I love it. I noticed that we have the buns and no pork.
The bellies are gone.
The bellies are gone. So now I know you're a pro. You do this. You do this, and I've been to your blog. You can cook this stuff with your eyes closed, half asleep. But for somebody wanting to really try the recipe out and experiment, what would you suggest? How much time? First of all, where do we get pork belly here in New York City?
Well, if you go to a good butcher shop, they're usually able to get a really nice slab of pork belly. Otherwise, Chinatown always carries them. Italian butchers, they almost always carry pork belly. So buy the thick slab with lots of fat and meat.
So in this case, the fat is good.
The fat is good.
Sweet.
Well, actually, the fat itself gets rendered out when it's cooked. So it's really not as fat as you think it is.
It's still delicious. It's still delicious. So you're saying is buy the fatty meat, buy the fatty belly. Don't even feel guilty about it, because at the end of the day, it's going to be good stuff anyway.
That's right.
Perfect. It's my ideal dish. Thank you, Kian. So Grace, tell me, what did you think?
Well, I don't think you can go wrong with going to a food blogger potluck, because everyone here has to bring their A game, and there are tons of recipes. Look, this is my second plate, and I'm not done. I'm not done yet.
What was your favorite, do you think? I mean, not to make anybody feel bad, but
well, there are a number of recipes I do want. Jackie, our fabulous host, made these beef wraps rolled in perillo leaves, which I've never heard of. It's sort of like a bagel. What is it?
It's like a Korean style pizza.
What she said. I also especially liked, there were these mushroom caps, which I'm sure is like a braised mushroom. Delicious.
Yeah.
I would like to have that. And there was a pate in this kind of Asian style, but what would you call that?
Banh mi.
Banh mi, right? Yeah. Here. So there's this pate that is blowing my mind, and I need to have it again.
what was your favorite? What did you think?
There was so much good food. I think the banh mi was really impressive. Every part of it was homemade. The bread, pate.
That wasn't that the best part? Almost like that just everything was homemade.
The thought to put into it. She wanted to bring the homemade mayo to go with it, but didn't want to risk anybody not wanting raw eggs. I thought both pork bellies were amazing. The buns, homemade. I don't know if they were homemade or not, but the buns with the pork belly and cilantro and so good and so succulent. All of the vegetables I thought were really nice. It was a nice touch to have dry fried green beans and mushrooms and braised bok choy and there was just so much good food, and I'm about to go make my second plate as well.
Are you guys feeling a little stuffed right now?
No. I'm ready
A
for
little
more.
bit, but a little drink.
We'll just get a little drink to wash it down and go for seconds or third,
really
right?
helps balance it out. So,